Okay, thank you for stopping by my channel.
Yes, thank you.
See how tall he is? Now, I'm not wearing heels or anything. This kid is 8 years old. Okay, and I'm a little, well, I'm 5'3", but Cody is, Cody, how old are you, Cody?
He's about to be 9.
Cody's about to be 9, and look how tall he is. See that? So, today I'm introducing my Christmas in July video, my last Christmas in July video. I'm so sad. I'm hosting that with Shoshana. Oh, I'm Tamara, by the way. Love my babies forever. Here goes one of them. So, say your name again.
My name Cody.
My name Cody?
Yeah.
I'm introducing Christmas in July that I'm hosting with Shoshana. Oh my God, it's been so awesome getting to know Shoshana over the past few weeks. And like I've said before, I used to watch Shoshana for years. And to now be on this platform and just be able to collaborate with her has been absolutely amazing. We've had so much fun. Late night conversations, midday conversations, just talking about life and family, and so it's been really awesome. At any rate, so I've been doing my Christmas in July DIYs in themes. So my first week I did mini Christmas trees using Dollar Tree items, and I'll show you some images here. For my second week, I did picture frames and shadow boxes, Christmas DIYs. Then my third week, I did Christmas angels, also using Dollar Tree items. And then this week, guys, I'm going to be making some jewelry because I love to do that, and I'm just going to, so this is one of the things that I'm going to make. See that little snowman? Cody, stop moving my hand. Stop.
Dollar Tree is one of my favorite stores. Past my favorite list.
Whatever.
I have the Dollar Tree.
See what I have to deal with. So this is a little snowman. Isn't he cute? And I'm going to show you how I make him and a few other pieces. And I'm going to show you how to use Dollar Tree ornaments to make earrings as well. These are the earrings that I'm going to be making this week. The video is going to be a little lengthy because it's a jewelry making tutorial. And these are ideas you can use as Christmas gifts. You can use them for yourselves, or anything you want to do with them. And they're really interesting and really fun and not that difficult to make. You just need a few items. So sit back and watch, and if you would like to make these items also, there are a few tools that you're going to need, which would be jewelry making tools like a round nose pliers. Okay, so you will need memory wire, you will need jewelry making tools, you will need rondelles, spacer beads, and of course the beads color of your choice. These little snowman earrings. I just got a new tripod, guys, and finally I'm getting a shot of my hands fully, but I have to get used to it. So whenever I do jewelry, especially beaded jewelry, I make sure I have out this material. It's kind of like a felt, and it just has friction, so it prevents the beads from moving too much and flying around. So I'm going to be using these white beads, these rondelles, and the earring finder, as well as these pins. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this one, and this is very easy. I don't know if you guys make jewelry or not, if you're into beading, but you need to start out with a pin that has a little tip so it prevents the bead from sliding off. And I'm going to drop the first one on there. I'm going to drop the second one on there. These two are the same sizes. And then in between, I'm going to drop a rondelle. And now to make the snow hat, this is just a black sequin. So I'm dropping that on. And then, where's my, see? I knew I forgot something. Okay, here it is. So now these are some little square, just a little black square bead. I'm going to put that on the top just to complete the look. So you have the, forgive me, I can't even see the whole. So you're going to have the hat. So you see that? Oh wait, no, I forgot something. Ha! Sorry, my bad. Now I have to drop on the small bead for the head. Here we go. And now I put on the sequin. Then I put on the square bead. And now you see the little snowman. So now I'm just going to take my clippers. Now I'm not a professional jewelry maker. I just learned how to do this stuff by watching videos. So all I'm going to do is clip off a piece of this wire. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers, grip it at the closer to the edge for the size that I want, and I'm just going to start to turn it. Okay, now you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add the finding. Instead of adding a jump ring, I'm going to add the finding right on here right away. So there it is. Can't see. Hold on. Okay, so these ones are just smaller and these are a little bit larger. So I'm going to show you that one more time. So I start with a pin. Straighten this one out, it's bent. Okay, so I'm going to start with this pin, and then I'm going to start with these two larger white beads. These look to be like maybe 8 millimeters. And then I'm going to add my rondelle. And these I have silver and red, silver and green. And then I'm going to add the small bead. Then I'm going to add the sequin and the little square bead on top. running out of these. Okay, see that? So now I'm just going to take my clippers again and measure it about a finger length. I learned this technique from Serenity Creations. And then I am going to, you know what, I think that's still too tall. Okay, so I'm going to take the tip of the pliers, fold it in a little bit. Oh, I forgot to take out my take one of my fasteners. Round it, come back on the other side, tilt, and then just fold it in because you don't want any space, because you want your bead to stay fastened. Okay, so this is it. All, I can't see it that way. All done. Okay. So let me add. So these are the ones that I just made. Okay. So those are little snowman earrings. So now the next thing I'm going to show you how to make is, this one is so simple. This is a Dollar Tree ornament. And whenever we have like our ugly Christmas sweater and things like that, I wear these all the time. I make earrings out of them. The Dollar Tree carries these, and they also carry the white ones. Now, these are just little Christmas tree ornaments. I have several of these, but I can only find one. And if you have, this already has the loop. If you have any, what am I going to say? If you have any of these findings on old earrings, you can simply take them off. You might not need a jump ring because your earring might already have a jump ring. And I just take it like this, and I take my finger on the other end and I slightly twist them away from each other. Okay, so now all I do is I take that hook and I slide it into the Christmas tree, right? And then I take my finding, add that, hold back the other end, and now I am going to use the round nose pliers on one side, the other side with my fingers, and now turn them back in the direction to close my jump bead, my jumper, just like that. And now these are not that heavy. Like I said, I wear these to work all the time during Christmas season. So there you have it, a pair of funky earrings, and I'm sure you could do that. Okay, so next thing I'm going to make are these super easy memory wire hoop earrings. Okay, so I got my memory wire here, and you can get this from Amazon or Michael's, Joann's, and this I believe is a 20 gauge. So I'm going to use some wire cutters, and I just need to get one ring of it. It doesn't need to be that big, because you don't want your earring to be that heavy. So I'm going to cut two identical pieces. Yep, okay. So the first thing you have to do is decide kind of like where you want it to go, right? So let me figure that out first. Okay, so first I'm going to start with these little floral rondelles. So I'm going to put that in. Actually, you know what? I should have made my loop first. Let me go back and make my loop. So I'm just going to grab this here. And then I'm going to flip it backwards so I can make my curved loop. Alright, so now I'm going to play around with my bead placement. Put that there. And I need some spacer beads. Okay, so I'm going to put a spacer bead on. And again, I am not a professional jewelry maker, but I do know a little something something, and I know the shortcuts, and they work for me. Then I'm going to come in with this pretty green bead. Okay, see that? And then I'm going to try to create a pattern. So now I'm going to go with the gold. Sorry. And now that I have the gold, I'm going to go back to red, green, and now here's my center bead, which is going to be this bead, right, this rondelle right here. Okay? Now I'm going to go back and repeat my pattern. So now I'm going to go to green, red, gold spacer bead, green, red, gold spacer bead. I know it gets a little repetitive. And then back to my last red. And because I started with this here, I have to end with that as well. Okay? That's it. So this is basically what the earring is going to look like. Then I'm going to grab this at the end here and curve in. Sorry, I don't know how to do this on camera. And curve it in, just like so. Okay, so now I have this little thing happening here. The hooks line up, and where the hooks line up is where I'm going to add my jump ring. Okay, so to add my jump ring, remember I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my finger, find the center, grab it, separate them by pulling them in opposite direction. Now I have my loops together, and I'm simply going to make sure that this jump ring goes through both loops. Okay, so now that it is in both loops, I get my, whatever you call that, and I grab them again, and now I'm moving them back together. Okay? You have yourself a beautiful earring. See how quick and easy this was, guys? Very simple. Okay? So, I don't really care for this now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of off, meaning it doesn't really match anything, but this is just for tutorial purposes. I probably won't even keep this earring, so there you have it. So just because of that, I'm going to try to make this next one, the pairing, separate. I'm going to make it different. Okay? So again, I'm going to start by just taking the curve, taking the round nose pliers, and curving. Okay? Alrighty, so let's have some fun. Alright, so okay, so I'm starting out with this nice red bead, and I want this red bead to have lots of character. So I'm going to put another rondelle, okay, see that? And now I'm going to go with this red bead. So I'm basically going to be putting a spacer bead in between each one. Every time I add a bead, I add a spacer. Okay? And this earring could be done right here, guys, really. But I'm going to go again. And because these beads are larger, so I'm going to use less. So now this is going to actually be my middle bead. So because that's going to be my middle bead, I need to do something different. I haven't figured it out yet. You know what? I'll just add another spacer. This bag of spacer beads came from, I think, Amazon, and it's different types. Okay. Oh, okay. Forgot I said I was going to add 2 on here. Just go back to what I was saying. This is it. I'm done with this. So next I'm just going to, let me clip this again, make it a little shorter. Take my round nose again, and I'm turning it counterclockwise, right? I'm turning it away from me. Now see again, I have my 2 little loops. Now they're not straight. Okay, so these are my earrings. Nice and quick and simple. And again, this is just for tutorial, so I just want to show you two different styles. And I generally don't like to wear the same matching earrings anyway. So I could see myself rocking these two earrings.
I know. I'm gonna have to start by doing this. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not going to talk in this one. I'll just let you watch.
Anywho, so I am going to make a different color. So everybody likes a bling Christmas, right? So I have some clear beads. I have some bling beads. And these nice white pearly beads. So I'm going to start again. Probably figure I'm going to try to do at least 2 videos a week. I know there are weeks where I do 7 and 8. Try to keep my collaborations to a minimum. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Please continue to support the channel. Now more than ever that there are going to be less videos for a while, but I have things that I have to focus on, and YouTube, as you may or may not know, takes up a lot of your time. So I just need to be able to focus and do the things, the projects that are going to make those organizational projects that are going to make life so much easier for me moving forward. So thank you for supporting the channel, guys. Merry Christmas in July. Thank you guys so much for supporting Shoshana and I through this journey. We have some more collaborations coming up for the fall. Thank you for supporting the playlist. For those of you who have participated every week, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a little surprise giveaway. I don't know what yet,
But if you have done a video every single week for our 4-week Christmas in July, I think there's only one person that applies to. But if you have, then I think I'm gonna have a little something for you. But anyways, thank you for everybody who supported the playlist, who has contributed a video, whether you started the first week, second week, did 2 weeks, did 1 week, did 3 weeks, doesn't matter. We truly appreciate you. And yeah, we're just really thankful, and sorry it's coming to an end. But check out the videos, check out the playlist, check out Shoshana's channel. She has 2 channels, A Clean and Queen. Please go and support my girl. She works so hard here on YouTube, and she deserves so much more credit. So please go support her and her 2 channels. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, be blessed. All righty.